Good day, everyone. Today, I wanted to talk about a powerful mindset shift that has brought a lot of awareness and understanding to my life. And that mindset shift was the fact that I used to make everybody else responsible for and accountable for my feelings and my needs. Because as a younger child, and even growing up, my emotional needs were not met. I was what you would call a parentified child, where I took care of my parents' emotional needs most of the time. And while I'm not blaming them, because I've also gone through a forgiveness process and better understanding of that, it still happened. And I think was the reason why I ended up making everybody else responsible for my feelings. So what this looked like in my past was in my friendships, my intimate relationships, and even my parents. I would constantly blame other people for making me feel a certain way or not meeting my needs. It's like I was anything anybody did or didn't do, if it wasn't according to what I thought they should do for my needs, then I would blame them. And then I would feel sad or not worthy. So my happiness and my worth and my needs were dependent on what others did or didn't do. And I really never realized this up until, maybe within the last year, I really started to embody this. And even still, it takes a while. But, I'd blame my friends or my intimate partners and my parents for doing certain things, let's say, that I didn't like and that I thought, like whatever they did pretty much that wasn't meeting my needs, I would take it personally. And I would never take accountability for my own feelings until I realized that I can take care of my own needs and I am responsible for my emotions. Oftentimes, I think a lot of us maybe are in this place where we expect others to fulfill our needs and our to make us feel better. But what I've realized and what's really freeing in this mindset shift is that when you realize that you are fully responsible for your own emotions and your own feelings and fully responsible of taking care of yourself, you're not constantly looking outside of you for validation. Where when you're doing that, it's never ending. You can never fill the cup. You can never fill your cup of needing to be validated or feeling better about yourself. And so I want to say that if you're in this place of looking outside of you for people to validate something within inside of you, I want you to know that it's okay that you're there and you didn't know any better. I want you to start thinking about the fact that you have all the power already inside of you to make yourself feel whatever way that you want to feel. And that you don't ever have to look outside of you for validation or for somebody to make you feel a certain way. And that you only make yourself feel whatever way it is that you want to feel. And that if you do feel triggered by things that happen outside of you, by what the actions of other people, I want you to take that as a lesson and an opportunity for you to acknowledge that trigger, you getting upset at somebody's actions, is not them. It is only a reflection of what is already happening within inside of you. Okay? And that you have the power to connect to that internal world and to start taking accountability and responsibility for your own being. And that nobody can ever make you feel a certain way unless that feeling is already inside of you. And how this has changed my life is that now I don't take people's actions personally. At least I'm getting better, right? I still have my triggers, but the difference now is that in that moment, when I get triggered, I'm noticing it as something inside of me and I'm not blaming that other person. Anyway, I hope this mindset shift and my experience can help bring awareness to someone's own awareness and their own life, and to plant a seed or start to make a shift in your own awareness.